Now, I suspected that Cowboy started pretty young, but I mean, I had no idea it was this young. This kid, he looks like he's about 8 years old or something like that. I mean, it is just so cool that they get him started this early because I suppose the earlier you start, the better you'll become usually. But I mean, with being a cowboy and stuff, don't you have to like handle pretty large animals like cows, bulls, and stuff like that? How's a kid this age supposed to handle a bull? Three, two, one. Wow, man.
Meet these cowboy kids who have a passion for the fast and furious.
Wow. No way.
Often described as the most dangerous 8 seconds in sport.
Oh my God. Whoa.
This is bull riding.
Oh my God. Holy smokes. Oh my God.
Studies reveal bull riding is 10 times more dangerous than American football.
I mean, is this safe for these kids?
Yet this sport has never been so popular. And training starts with children who are barely older than toddlers.
This is grassroots rodeo where little 4 to 6 year olds are testing their mettle on sheep, much better known as mutton busting around here.
Wow, these sheep are so quick.
Fort Worth in Texas is the heart of cowboy country and the spiritual home of bull riding. Once a rural pastime, now it's the fastest growing sport in America.
Wow.
Lance Lara is 10 years old. He's the current bull riding world champion for his age group.
Wow, the world champ. So he's like the best of the best for 10-year-olds.
And he comes from a dyed-in-the-wool rodeo family.
So what are you going to be riding today, Lance?
Steers. They're in the back pen right now.
And they're quite big.
Yes, sir.
Bigger than you.
Yes, sir.
Lance is competing with his little sister Jaden, who's just 7.
Oh,
Are you all ready to ride?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're going to be riding those calves.
Yes, ma'am.
oh, she's so cute.
I like your boots.
Thank you.
I might have to borrow them myself.
Older brother Joseph is 15.
What are you doing here, Joseph?
I'm rosining up my rope to make it sticky. Helps you hold on better.
All are following in their father TJ's footsteps.
Are you nervous for the kids today, TJ?
No, I just, the whole getting everything started, because I've got 3 of them, I want to make sure everything's ready to go.
Last year, Lance scooped $5,000 in prize money.
They
Wow.
get 20% of their winnings to go in their pocket, and then the rest goes into a rodeo fund that helps pay for the next rodeo.
Wow. So he's already, the 10-year-old, he's already making money. He's already like contributing to the family purse.
We thank you for getting us here safely, Lord. We appreciate everything and just having another wonderful day, Lord. And we thank you for giving us the opportunity to rodeo and enjoy the sport that we love so much.
Amen.
First in the hot seat is Lance's little sister.
Man, I hope she's going to be all right, man. She's 7 years old.
Is this Jaden's first year where she's moved from sheep to calves? That's a big deal.
It's a scary situation.
Jaden only weighs 23 kilograms. Her calf is nearly 10 times that.
Wow. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's go.
Ride now, Jay, ride. Hustle.
Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Has she hurt herself?
Yeah, she got stepped on.
Man, oh man, I'm so conflicted about this. What do you guys think? Oh man, it's just
You were putting on one ride,
Hey, everybody was cheering for you.
They were.
This time, Jaden is fine.
I'm proud of you, man. That's good.
Good job, good job.
But not everyone is so lucky.
What happened to you today?
I rode a calf and I got stuck. And I braced my fall and I broke my wrist.
You broke your wrist.
The bone on this side of the wrist and then the bone on this side of the wrist. He has to see the orthopedic surgeon on Monday.
And I'm only 8 years old.
And you're only 8 years old.
So are you worried as a mum?
That's what he likes to do, then that's part of the price that comes along with it, right?
I mean, this is the thing. As a parent, I'd be worried sick, man. I know that like a lot of these kids probably come from families that have done this for years and years, generations. But seeing your kid who's 23 kilos riding an animal, a calf that's 230 kilos, and they go so quickly, like how would you feel as a parent? Would you let your kids do this?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's come back here then.
Vicky Turner has been working as a rodeo medic for 37 years.
It may be broken right there. Okay.
What happened to you, Vicky?
When he got bucked off, the bull stepped on his calf. They're like little toothpicks. So when they step on, that much weight steps on it.
How many people have you seen already?
Probably 50.
50
Yeah.
50?
in 4 hours.
Yeah, for, injuries before they got here to get taped up and Band-Aids and...
What's the worst
Wow.
injury you've seen here today?
Broken arm was probably the worst. Everybody else is just lumps, bumps, and bruises.
Okay.
Ever?
All right, fair enough. So the injuries aren't too bad, it sounds like.
Ever? Yeah. Dead. Dead, yeah. There's a plaque up on the ceiling of this arena that has a bronc rider's name and a bull rider's name, and both of them died during their event. We kept them alive till they got to the hospital, and they died later.
Oh my God.
There are few statistics on casualties in youth bull riding, but it's estimated that 1 in 15 rides ends in injury. I'm keen to find out why parents like Deanna and TJ are seemingly so brazen about the dangers facing their children.
I mean, 1 in 15 rides in a football game, in an American football game, there's at least 1 injury per game, right? So it's a fairly similar injury rate, it sounds like, to like a sport like American football.
Is it a matter then of cowboy parents like yourselves prizing courage over caution?
Yes, ma'am. Taking chances.
Oh!
As these kids, that's what they're doing. They're taking chances. And us as parents, we're taking a chance. And then
Do you think the cowboy culture might not allow kids to be kids?
this is a very dangerous sport. And you can't really take it kiddish around and playing around, because that's when you can get hurt. And I think a lot of these kids, they do understand, I've got to be here to do business.
I mean, do they understand that though? These kids, really? Like how can a 7-year-old understand something as complicated as that?
Next up is Lance.
Lance is about to ride a miniature bull, but don't be misled by that name. From where I'm standing, this bull looks huge.
After Jaden's fall, he needs to step up.
I think he feels the pressure he puts on himself. When the pressure is going to be, going the way it's going to be.
You can tell the dad's worried. You can see it on his face, can't you? Whoa.
He only managed to stay on for 5 seconds, and he's taken himself off to a quiet corner.
That was a tough one. What happened?
I should have rode that.
You should have rode that. Why do you think you're always so hard on yourself after a
I
ride?
expect more from myself.
Wow, the kid's a champion, man. That's a champion mentality right there. Always wants more.
It was a disappointing day for the Laras. None of the kids won any prize money. But Lance says he's coming back next week, fighting.
Wow, man. This is like really uniquely American, man. It's part of why I want to kind of move to America, honestly. For anyone of you who doesn't know, I'm thinking about moving to America. I've got a newsletter that kind of discusses this in like a lot of personal detail. I'll link it below. Wow, look at that truck. Look how lifted it is.
In the United States, bull riding events began in the 1930s, but it's come a long way since then.
Here we go!
In the last 20 years, it's become a global phenomenon and a multi-million-dollar industry.
Wow.
Now bulls are being genetically bred exclusively for the sport.
Isn't JP Morney, is he the best bull rider at the moment?
Be bigger, stronger, and more aggressive.
Texas, how about it for that Brazilian bull?
Cody Custer is a former world champion and bull riding legend.
All right, buddy, you're it.
He says young kids are too often being used as crash test dummies on so-called Super Bowls.
Wow, really?
Cody's so concerned that he set up his own training camps to teach them on safer animals.
These cattle that you see these kids going to get on, they're going to be rider friendly. The right kind of stock, they're going to be able to put into motion the things that they know up here.
And these ones are still pretty active, aren't they? These animals, they're
He was in
bucking.
total control. He even kicked his feet out a couple times just to show that he had control of things. That's what my mission is, just make sure that these kids are getting on the right kind of stock and they'll have a chance to go someplace.
But these are unpredictable animals, and there's only so much you can do to protect young riders, especially when they get to 15 and graduate onto young bulls, which are far stronger than calves.
Whoa! And look how strong this one is.
This bull does not look happy that another animal is on his back.
Woo! Woo! Holy! My
This is
God!
seriously nerve-wracking stuff for the spectators.
Wow. Anybody who's ridden a bull, the adrenaline must be crazy.
What exactly happened?
Don't really know. It kind of helicoptered me and landed out on my head and off to the next one, I guess.
It looks like they're finding more inventive ways to throw you guys off.
Oh yeah, the breeding system nowadays is getting so intense and so hardcore. It's not even realistic. The more stuff they breed and the more the stuff they do, it's getting bucking harder and harder. It's crazy.
Trey just had one of these crazy falls. I'm just going to speak to his mum. How are the nerve levels? Are you all right?
A little shaky. I'd like to see a little better landing.
Man, these
worried
cows
about
are
putting these
powerful.
kids on big bulls.
You know, they've been doing it since they were little bitty, and it really is their oxygen. Now, do I get scared? Do I cry? Do I scream? Do I yell? Yes, all of that. But I would never, ever ask him to stop.
Have you ever been to a rodeo where you felt like the bulls are maybe just too big for your kids?
Absolutely, absolutely. And Trey has been knocked out a couple of times,
Knocked out cold.
which the bulls were too big.
Any parents watching this, would you let your kids do this? I'm quite interested to hear your responses to this one, because on the one hand, if it's their passion, you know, is it fair to not let them do it? But the risks involved.
However much the cowboy community brush off the bumps and bruises and defend the sport, it's clear there are underlying concerns.
Even your son is after mentioning the breeding issue, that it's going too far. What do you make of that?
There's a lot of money involved. And now they can take a bull who's so good and they can breed him and you know, make more that are so good. Used to you'd have 1 or 2 bulls going down the road that were phenomenal. Now you have 40.
Yeah, do you remember Bodacious? I remember watching a video about Bodacious a few years ago. That bull was huge. If any of you type in Bodacious the bull on YouTube, this bull weighed like 2 tons or something. It was enormous.
So it's a numbers game, it's a money game. I don't see it changing.
It's an issue that Cody knows all too well.
It's something this generation of guys has to deal with that we didn't have to deal with. Now they're trying to raise a bigger, a stronger, better, more athletic bull.
Does that add more danger to the sport, a sport that's already hugely dangerous?
You take a young teenage boy and put him on a bull that's got a massive pedigree, it'd be kind of like putting a 13, 14-year-old football player against an NFL player. It's not even.
There's no question Cody's dedicated to training and protecting the next generation of bull riders, but he's a lone figure in a multi-million-dollar sport.
Very interesting. Very interesting. How much money do the top guys make? Like the JP Mauney guys, you know, those guys, the top 10 in the world. Are they making like $1 million a year more?
Bull riding is hugely popular in Canada, Australia, Brazil, and Mexico. But here in the southern states of Oklahoma and Texas, it's a way of life. And the Lara family realize it can be a path to a better future.
See the different arm he's doing now.
Yeah.
Wow.
After his disappointment at the last rodeo, Lance is working hard, determined to win the next event.
Stay position.
He trains for up to 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day, every day.
I always tell him, I'm gonna throw you to the wolves. You either come back leading the pack or you get eaten. He's always been one of the smaller guys, so it's kind of a, you know, it's just something to kind of motivate him and pump him up. He won't set his
Lance has been lucky not to injure himself seriously so far, but he's had some close shaves.
I was hanging upside down. Next thing you know, I was on the ground, stepped on.
That sounds terrifying, Lance.
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you do?
Most of the thing is Daddy says is, don't cry in the arena.
He looks just like his dad, man. He looks just like his old man.
Don't cry in the arena.
Yes, ma'am.
So what did you do?
I cried in my back pen.
Okay. So you held back the tears
Yes, ma'am.
while a big steer stood on your neck.
Yes, ma'am.
You're one brave cowboy.
Yes, ma'am. Bird, come on, ready? Ready. But
it's not all blood, sweat and tears. Even when Lance isn't training for bull riding, he's playing bull riding.
Oh, we just make up names.
Man, his sister looks just like him. Jeez, man. They've got the same face.
Oh, you're making up bulls now. Ah.
Yeah, most of the time, me, brother, and sister, all we do is make up names. Ooh.
Is that more fun?
Most of the time. And then we have a big rodeo. One of our bulls named Grasshopper. One named Dr. Pepper.
Didn't your dad used to be a bull rider?
How are you all the time?
They probably won more buckles in their young age than what I did my whole entire career.
Come on, Dad! Yeah, Dad!
Whoa! Jesus.
Inside, you start to really understand what this sport means to the Laras. This is your bedroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, man.
Do you
It is everything to this kid.
like bull riding or something?
Yes, ma'am.
Just spotted this.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the biggest check I've ever seen, I think.
When we went to Vegas and I won, all I cared about was the check. And Daddy was like, you can't cash it in. And I was like, I don't care. I haven't won one. There's my first check.
This is the first check you've ever won.
The cardboard. But
They cashed in the check though, right?
checks. That ain't the first one.
What's this, Lance? I just noticed this.
Saving up for college.
You're saving up for college?
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty heavy, so you're doing quite well.
$14 and
Oh,
71
like,
cents.
You've saved $14 and 71 cents.
Yes, ma'am.
These bulls are so big. Lance's dream is to perform professionally at the PBR, bull riding's equivalent to the Premier League. Events like these are viewed by 500 million people around the world.
You know, Lance has 8 more years before he can even think about riding here. Just think, if these bulls are bucking this hard and they're this ranked right now, what are they going to be like in 8 years when he's there?
Man, hopefully Lance, is on a high protein diet because he's going to have to be big and strong. Some of those bulls in PBR are just so huge. Like, they are massive.
Will it get to the point where nobody is able to stay on these bulls?
If it continues the way it is, the sport of rodeo the way it is, it'll no longer be a bull riding, it'll be just a bull bucking competition. It's all about money.
Ooh.
HD Page is the biggest bull breeder in the business.
Everything's DNA.
Another film crew is here and we're having to wait in line.
Where do you get your feet?
He's the reigning ABBI champion.
It seems that everyone wants to speak to HD ahead of a PBR event at the weekend, where his bull will be the star attraction.
Yeah, I want to see the biggest bull they've got, the biggest and the baddest.
Long John, recently he's had a name change. Now he's Sweet Pros Long John.
He's big.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's the reigning world champion.
World champ.
Bulls like Long John don't come along by accident. He's a product of years of selective breeding.
Dude, look how thick his body is.
We raised his mother from a calf and her mother, you know. That was the goal all along. You hope, produce one that you can be proud of.
30 years ago, HD's dad was one of the first to start breeding exclusively for bull riding. Now there are nearly 1,000 stock contractors, all dedicated to producing bigger and more athletic bulls.
Wow. So you got 1,000 companies, each pumping out like the biggest, most crazy bull they can do. Eventually, there's going to be a bull that's just way too big to ride.
And HD leaves nothing to chance.
Ernest here is about to collect some bull semen of all things. Apparently it's big money.
What we're doing, we're taking a rectal probe. It's actually inserted into the rectum. It'll cause the bull to extend his penis and to go ahead and ejaculate. And then we'll take that sample into the lab so that they can bank the genetic material in order to market that.
Wow. Oh my God. Didn't expect to see that.
And we'll put it in the water bath. We'll note the volume. We gave right at 7 mils. Okay, this is an example of what an actual straw would be. That's a 1/2 mil straw. On average, for the bucking stock industry, they have a value anywhere from $150, and it can be upwards of, on average, several thousand.
So
Wow.
one round of ejaculation could fill one straw?
No, it could fill about 165 straws.
Wow, 165 straws, and each straw was thousands of bucks. Big money.
Average. There are a lot of bulls that they've had over $1 million just in semen cells.
That's incredible. Get the perfect genetic mix and you can create a bull worth millions of dollars.
Whoa!
That's kind of what we're looking for right there.
It's Lance's big day. He's back at the youth rodeo eyeing up this young bull, which
Come on, Lance, let's go. Let's go, Lance.
stands between him and getting his season back on track.
Is he a good one?
They say he is.
This one comes with a fierce reputation.
Don't commit if he goes spin one way, alright? Don't commit because he may come back to the other way. And then also when you get off, run for the wins. Good luck.
Good to see the camaraderie, like even though they're rivals and stuff, they're still able to, have a friendship and stuff.
Lance is currently in 5th place in the league. He has to produce a perfect ride if he wants a chance of staying near the top of the table.
Come on, let's go.
Come back leading the pack now.
Come on, hold on. This is good. This is good.
That was great, Lance.
That was
Stayed on for
good.
8 seconds.
There we go.
Well done, buddy. Are you
Nice
happy with
job.
that? That was so impressive.
The smile on his face, man.
What was going through your head when you were on the bull?
Just keep your feet down and hustle.
And hustle.
Yes, ma'am.
Lance came second today, earning himself $95, and his season's looking up.
Nice job. Nice job.
But there's a mantra in bull riding. It's not a case of if you get injured, but when and how badly.
Man. Dude, I really hope Lance makes it. I'm going to try and... Can anyone find how Lance is doing? Because I don't know how, you know, if he's older now, like what stage he's at. Hopefully he makes it.
Lance's ultimate goal is riding at PBR events like this one at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Texas.
Long John's somewhere over there in that place.
Long John is tonight's star bull, but Lance is here to see his hero, bull riding's poster boy, JB Mooney.
JB. I've been calling him JP. I wasn't too far off.
It's JB Mooney!
To me, this seems like the most unnatural extension of cowboying. But bull riding events like this are all about the glitz and the glamour and about the rock star lifestyle.
Crack the whip, it's Joao Ricardo Vieira, let's get it! And Hale Holmes is trouble, he's gonna get, oh, wow.
Man, that bull is so big and muscular.
As the night draws to a climax, it's revealed that the event's two biggest stars will be battling each other. JB Mooney has been drawn to John, and HD is getting his bull prepared.
Long John's got his work cut out for him.
Are you quite nervous?
You can't help but get little butterflies. Kind of like watching one of your kids kind of get attached to these guys, so you want them to do good.
Man, look at the size of the bull. This bull is humongous. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's a great result for HD. Long John bucked JB Mooney just before the buzzer.
Ooh.
Oh, I made it in here.
For Lance, it was disappointing to see his hero being bucked off. But he's gained access backstage, and he's in for a surprise. His hero, JB Mooney, has agreed to meet him.
Nice.
How are you?
Aww. Dude, this is making me smile, man.
Good. My dream is to get in the PBR too.
Have you got any tips for him, JB?
The only tip I ever received that was any good, keep your hands shut. That's all you gotta do.
1, 2.
As the sport becomes more lucrative, the rewards for breeders and riders are only going to grow. But so too will the pressure on kids to ride bigger and more dangerous bulls if they want to rise to the top. It's a risk bull riding families seem destined to take.
Wow, this was phenomenal. This was absolutely brilliant. Really loved the access that we got to the Lara family. You know, Lance, I really hope he's doing well. I really hope he makes it because he's giving it real effort. 2 hours a day at his age. You know, that's going to compound. By the time he's 18, he's going to be unbelievable. It's an interesting sport because, you know, it has a lot of risk. It has a lot of risk. These animals are just so unpredictable. You know, in sports like American football, even though they're physical, there's still rules and it's human beings playing it, right? Human beings that can understand, you know, rules and regs and stuff like that. These bulls, they just get bigger and bigger. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.